Starting a new series today. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be deck building with the cards that I have in standard ranked. I wanted to wait till the new season came out because I dropped back down to silver, which I think I have a shot to win with some of the cards I have. Not trying to use any of these precious wild cards. So let's not daily dally anymore. Let's get right into it. Today we got a couple one drops. I wish we had more of this, but we only have one. We got 2 Cogwork Wrestlers, 2 of these guys. We got some creatures. We have a ton of counter spells. And we are going to try to enchant some artifacts. We got 3 of these guys, 4 inverted icebergs, so maybe get that out there. We got tons of counter spells. We are going to create some map tokens and explore and do some more of this with Descent. There's not like an amazing synergy, so I mean it's very likely that we're gonna lose here. But standard ranked, and this is the challenge. So let's see how we do. We're jumping right into it. Mono blue. Kind of a little bit of mill, kind of the best cards that I have and cards that I've got play. And yeah. All right. Let's see how it goes. We got a nice little start. We can counter that on turn 2. We can get that down pretty quickly. We're just going to need one more artifact to craft that on turn 6, it looks like. This will be nice. Yeah, we'll play that on turn 3. And we can enchant any creature. So yeah, come on. If the other person would start to play, that would be definitely much appreciated. So 6, and let's see what we got. So we're in, I think, tier 4 of silver. It's only going to get easier as I lose. But let's see what they're going to hit me. Looks like we got Rakdos. And pass turn. Not great. That didn't have a card to play right away. We did not have enough one-drop creatures. I think Cogwork was a 2. Maybe it was a 1. Not amazing card. What is this thing for? Whenever another artifact creature you control is put into the graveyard, put an oil. Oh, we're doing oil counters. We're really doing oil counters. Awesome. So there we go. And let's play the Herald Scout just to get a creature out. What is that? Or I already have negate. No, we'll take negate. Give me my counter. So we are tapped out. What do we play next turn? We could play that. We could negate that. They know I have negate. We already have that. Enchant creature or vehicle when Song of Stupefactation enters the battlefield. You may mill 2 cards. Fathomless Descent. Enchanted permanent gets -X, -0. Okay, so that can be some good removal eventually. Just do this. And mill some cards. Okay, so that's milled, but we can play it. -2, -0. Perfect. We can get one shot through and attack. I'm guessing they'll block. We just got an extra body out there, which will be nice. And we can get this transformed pretty soon, I think. Not really, we're halfway there, but at least we have 2 more islands. Okay, here we go. Come on now. Don't know what this card is. I don't know what that circle symbol is. Oh, it's from Phyrexia, obviously. We'll take the damage. We'll get to swing for 3 next turn. Oh, we got treasure tokens. Now they're going to ramp even faster. And more oil counters. Interesting. I could just not play anything. I could play the Scout. That's only going to get us -1. I can play this and then attack and send it to the graveyard. We can do that. We can unearth it. We can get it back to the graveyard. No, I'm so dumb. Dumb. And then we will do that. Another counter on that, just for another blocker. I don't like how they're really searching up here. Look at the top 4. Don't need that. Maybe let's get it in the graveyard. We need cards in the graveyard. Stupefaction. And we'll attack with everyone. This is gonna be a big decision here. I should have kept the negate. That's back to the graveyard. We got 2 in the graveyard now. No, that exiled. I'm so dumb. I'm so bad at this game. I've only been playing this game for 3 months. This is what it feels like to be that player. This game is hard. There's so many decisions to make. But at least we have vigilance with the River Herald's card. I think this is nope, maybe I just didn't attack with it. But anyways, we can block there. The bummer that we didn't have any counter magic did. And I could regret this. He's probably going to be tapped out. He does have a treasure token. That's a flyer. Does Menace? Yeah, it does have Menace. We need to start reading the cards. So if they sacrifice another Phyrexian, we're going to get a 1/1 counter on the bloated processor. When it dies, we're going to incubate. Incubate's an artifact. That's going down. Would have been so nice to counter that, like I said. Now we got more oil counters. I think I lose when I have 10. Not really sure how the oil counter mechanic works. So we're up to 5 lands. Nothing in the grave. That's the instant. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing mill and trying to explore. We're gonna mill 2, then draw 2 cards. Okay. Then at descend 8 gets better. That has nothing, so we can play that. Probably end up just using that card. And nope. We'll attack with all. We can counter here, which is nice. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's a good decision. Down to 12, 12, 13. The turn. And we got one more card in the graveyard. Halfway to the 8. So that transform if we get 8 in the graveyard. Could have definitely refilled this build. Next video, I mean, each video is gonna get better. Let's counter it. Target non-creatures. Oh, yep. Nice. Oh, so negates counter target non-creature spell. I really need to start reading these cards. I wish I had more counter magic. I feel like it's so easy with counter magic as a newer player. Because it feels like I have control, which is obvious. But it feels less daunting. Maybe I should put my head on the other side. Maybe that would work better. Down in my little graveyard over here. Okay. That's a lot of text. When Extraordinary Journey enters the battlefield, exile X target creatures for each of those cards. Its owner may pay for it as long as it remains exiled. Whenever one or more non-token creatures enter the battlefield, if one or more of them enters exile, you draw a card. Only triggers once this turn. That looks good. That's a defender. We might need defenders. Enchanted permanent gets -X, -0. Let's do this. This looks fun. 1, 2, so let's do 3. That's all we're playing this turn. No. We'll do it. 1, 2, 2, 2, 4. Yes, that's right. How is that not right? But okay. How did I do that wrong? Right up there, 1 creature. Exiled. That was not great. And we won't attack. So now, whenever one or more non-token creatures enter the battlefield, if one or more of them entered from exile or was cast from exile. Should not have played that. Should not have played that. Really bad card to play. Nothing atypical out of myself. This is just the budget. I don't know if it's a budget deck building challenge or what, but I'm trying my best. We're learning together. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take so much time. I didn't know how to play the card. Absolute scenes. I picked the wrong one up. But we got another card in the graveyard. We're up to 4. I need an artifact. Definitely could have built this so much. Wasn't thinking. Just was pressing a lot of buttons. So we have 7 oil counters. I'm down to 9. I have 5. We are close to getting that done. Give us a 6/6, which will be nice just for board stuff. Which won't be the end of the world. Start getting some big fellas out. Cog work. Minus X, minus 0. That one. Gate doesn't help. Enchanted artifact is a golem creature with base power. Wait, what about this? Does it? Yeah, it resolves. How does this not resolve? How does this not? Yeah. Minus 2, minus 0. Right there. He's all tapped out, no treasure tokens. Yes. I am brilliant. I love this card. I have gotten destroyed. I had this card so many times in Lost Caverns and Ixalan Draft. I don't even want to talk about it. This card is awesome. No one ever picks it because there's so much text. And when it's put in the graveyard, it discovers. It's awesome. So we got a 2/3, so we're not going to attack here. Wouldn't be bad for the Herald Scout to die because we'd get up to 5. But no. We'll stay there. I wish we had one. We need a land so bad. We're 1 land away from just negating something to happen. Who knows, though? We're also 1 land from the inverted iceberg, switching over to a 6/6, and we got a 6/6, a 5/4, and a 2/3. One of these has Menace. Menace and... just block there. We can't block it with negate. That's kind of scary. There's probably an instant coming. I didn't even look at the left. We kind of got lucky there. We got 2 more. That's going to discover 3 on the stack. You may not play this game. Nah. A lot of stuff just happened there. I still don't know why that happened. Why could I not negate it, other than I don't have the mana? Which is we need a land. Land. 6. We almost got that really nice ever-flowing well. This is this is an enchantment. So we kind of need another artifact too. We have nothing that can create map tokens. We have none of the good creating map tokens merfolk. And if you follow me on TikTok, you might have seen the new decks, that I built with. Pretty good. Pretty fun little deck. First deck that I made all myself. Is it terrible? Probably. Land. Yes. But that's so close. Do I have another... Whenever you cast an instant, you may draw a card. If you do so, discard a card. So that helps. I have 2 negates. I also can transform this. This would be my land. I don't want to do that. So we'll go wall. You're almost tapped out. That resolves. Press the button. Come on. So what card is left on that? We can play this. Just on that. May mill 2. Yes. 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 No. Now that transforms, doesn't it? At the beginning of your upkeep. Okay, so that's gonna go next turn. Don't know if we'll be alive, but hey, we're hanging around. We have 2 counter spells that we can't use. I have, I think, 6 counter spells in this deck, but we can't use any of them. -6, -2, and a 0/5. Yeah, we'll attack, of course. Might as well. Might as well take the damage. Just kill it off. Mine goes to the graveyard. It's an enchantment. Oh boy. This is huh? Remove 4 oil counters. Stop. Remove 4 oil counters. Remove target heat from the graveyard. Oh, that's what they do. And that's the game. So, first, let's see how many videos it takes. But the first video, not a success. Beginner, deck builder, yeah, feet. That's all right. Just keep moving. Just keep bringing it back on Silver. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.